Honestly, man, I think the biggest thing, it's kind of funny when I'm sitting here, kind of just thinking about where I'm at in life. My name is Thomas Pizzo Jr. So yeah, born and raised, a town called Rochester, New York. 31 years old. Kind of was restless. I was working some jobs, and I didn't really like what I was doing. I was in an office job, and I didn't really like a sales office job. It just wasn't really, I guess, vibing with me. It was kind of like I was restless. Now it's kind of like even going back into childhood. Like my dad was in racing. He helped out a gentleman by the name of Alan Kowicki. Growing up, I remember getting cars. I remember, and even going. That was like young, where I would get like Matchbox cars and just have, little race cars, and then we would go to like slot cars where you would have, I remember having my birthday at, it used to be a place called Fantasy Raceway, and it was like a slot car track, and we would go there and hang out, and I'd have my birthday parties there and things like that. As I got a little older, we used to do model cars, so we would get, the box models and we'd paint them, and my dad and I feel like we always would watch. It was like Saturday morning or Sunday morning, we watched like the Fixer Upper show. 2013 when I came down to Charlotte to pursue, racing and NASCAR, I was around it again. And then as I'm, Ubering and lifting, I'm around, not necessarily muscle cars or anything, but just I'm around my car. I like the aspect of the flexibility and the idea that it gives me that opportunity to do what I want when I want. And I think Uber and Lyft, I actually made a post about this, that it kind of keeps me grounded in music and food, and I like that about that, because people give me recommendations on where to eat, or where, what's new, what to listen to. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna start offering free rides to people. I literally tell people, like, I don't want anything, because I guess at the most core, like, fundamental level, I was like, what value can I provide somebody right now? And I was like, well, I'm an Uber driver. Everybody has to get to A to B, and I don't expect to have a gigantic profile, but like just build up organic where people know me as somebody that's reliable, that'll show up, that'll take care of them. I know it sounds cliche, but I'm passionate about helping people. I think that's something that I've always been, whether it was volunteering, at an organization, or reading to kids when I was in college. There's a lot of things that and even in my present, Ubering and Lyft, it's kind of a weird way, but I kind of enjoy helping people getting home safe and taking care of them. I don't want to just say doing something I love, but I think not settling inspires me. Like, I don't want to just settle into a job, settle into what I'm doing. Like, I want to continue to push myself and try new things. Like, I don't want to just do, like, when we're talking about Ubering and Twitch and all these different things like that, that inspires me, because it's going outside of my zone and going outside of my comfort zone, and that's something that really pushes me forward.